Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the live stream. The Space Quest live stream, that is. Bit of salt or something straight down the back of my throat. That hurts. It's a pain. Sucks. So yes, we are going to be I have determined we are going to be finishing up incinerations come hell or high water. And the high water is not that likely because it hasn't been raining today. The amount of rain we've got in the past few days. Now that might have been that might have brought about high water, but thankfully not. Hello there, pretty wolves, and thank you very much for being a Patreon, for helping me out on Patreon. I greatly appreciate that. Apparently, they didn't actually send me the notification of it until after I'd already started the live stream last night. But thank you very much, greatly appreciated. So, yeah, with incinerations, it sounds like everybody's on the same page now. Roger has gotten Beatrice and General Havoc, worst name for a general ever. General Havoc, they have kind of come back to Roger's way of understanding things. Which is good. That is very, very good, because up until that point, they were very much against Roger. Like, they would literally be, they were literally doing everything they could to stop him and alerting the people that they should be against. Like, General Havoc saw Roger just came down with everything he had, like all the guns blazing, just all kinds of madness, literally wreaking havoc. And then was trying to accuse Roger of, oh, you called in reinforcements, didn't you? It's like, no, you're shooting guns and missiles all over the fucking place. Of course they're gonna be after you. What kind of an idiot do you think that, what kind of an idiot just goes in guns blazing when you're supposed to be quiet?
But thankfully, we have turned everybody to our side. We've even gotten, I think we've gotten rid of the evil Sludge Vohaul, helping, while using a Sludge Vohaul program that's turned for good, which seems to be kind of a theme in a lot of these types of games. The fan games kind of turn the bad guys good. That seems to be a very reoccurring theme. But, like I said, we are going to be finishing this today. Mostly because it's Friday. It's finishing Friday. The Friday is the good day to finish things up, because then we take Saturday off. We start something new on Sunday. So, with this next song, with this song ending, we will switch over and get into the game. All right, there we go. Now, let's look at our stats real quick. Stats: we have died 16 times. We have found 9 out of 22 types of deaths. We've found 16 out of 20 garbage piles. We've licked all 17 floors of the Ares station. We've stomped 5 yards. I'm not sure what that means. And we've only clicked the mouse 1,839 times. That's actually kind of impressive. So, shanty souvenirs? It's ye old souvenir shanty. This cheap kiosk delighted tourists for ages and even had its own mascot, Fisherman Pete, who unfortunately quit after being pushed off the asteroid one too many times by rogue children. A large iron anchor rests next to the souvenir shanty. Right, where are we? It's your ejected prison cell. Thank you. Stellar! Oh, hiya, Roger. How long have I been out? Longer than I've been these last couple days, I'll give you that. You don't know how long you've been out. You've been unconscious. It's been hours since Halon's destruction. Well, I'm sorry, Halon was already destroyed when we got there. Thank you. Let's not put that on us. Doomtron and I found yourself floating around in space. You were practically out of oxygen by then. Doomtron? Where is he? Ooh, I see garbage. He's used up the last of his rocket fuel, bringing us to this lone asteroid. Then he said something about his spark fizzling out and hasn't moved since. Not Doomtron. You can't kill Doomtron. Turns out some idiot fitted him with an air conditioner spark plug. Oh man, some idiot is right. So what happened? Where's the incinerator? Come check it out. Ooh, wow, it's right there. It's been dead up there since we found you. What happened up there? That's a very good question. I'm not sure. Last I remember, the guards were grabbing Beatrice and Havoc. The guards were grabbing Beatrice, and Havoc was going after them. He must have done something to stop the ship then. Yeah, great. Havoc controls the incinerator now. This is all going according to plan. Doomtron told me everything, by the way. He told me about the conspiracy, the assassin, even your time-traveling son. Wait, he knew about that? Did we ever have a conversation in front of Doomtron? That must sound like a nutcase to you. You always sounded like a nutcase to me, Roger. But it's hard to ignore the fact that this super weapon your son spoke of actually exists. Did the fleet escape at least? I managed to radio the Forager and warned them about the Incinerator. Whether they got out in time is another story. So you don't know, or no, they didn't. I would kind of like a definitive answer if you don't mind. Great hero I turned out to be, huh? Not one of your best attempts. What the heck possessed you to try and take on an entire army alone? Nobody believed me. Nobody would believe me. I couldn't tell anybody half the stuff that was going on. I don't know. I had to save Beatrice somehow. Oh. Figures. It always comes down to Beatrice, doesn't it? You, the general, everything she touches turns stupid. Agreed. That's why I really hope that at the end of this we go with Stellar and not Beatrice. Yeah. I really screwed things up, didn't I? I'm never gonna win her back now. With all things considered, I could really care less. Let's just focus on the situation at hand, okay? What is your problem with Beatrice? I mean, besides the fact that Roger's always been hung up on her. I don't have a problem, Roger. You do. Until you figure that out for yourself, I can't help you. She's got a good point, Roger. You are so hung up on Beatrice because of what your son showed you. You don't care about anything other than Beatrice. And it's really not healthy, man. It's really not healthy. You're kind of... Yeah. What problem with Beatrice? How about the fact that you're whining over a girl who's clearly ruined your life? Before her, you used to be incredible, Roger. You battled Saurians. You took on the Vohaul's army. You defeated the pirates of Pestilon. I've seen you do amazing things when you put your heart into it. You're not the buffoon she makes you out to be. But we were meant for each other. Listen to yourself. Here you are on the verge of total annihilation. You sound like a broken house pet. A broken house pet? That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure house pets aren't supposed to break. Now, broken record, I can see that, but usually broken house pets don't make any noise. You mean record? I know what I said. Forget it. There's more important things to worry about now. Look me up when you decide to start being a real man again. Oh no. Oh, Stellar, do not worry about that. If I have my way, we are not going back to Beatrice. I don't care. Roger Jr. can find another baby mama. Why couldn't I change the future? I got to Ollamh within 3 days. I did everything I could to stop the launch. And I even rescued Beatrice. Everything should have fallen into place by now. Was my son wrong? Did I miss something? How could I have done it differently? Maybe you did everything right. You just don't know yet. What's really bothering me is that my son kept showing up when I was in trouble, but he's not showing up now when I need him the most. He's from the future. Maybe he knows you're going to get through this without his help. Maybe I messed up and changed the future somehow. That ship should have never launched, and I blew it with Beatrice. Maybe I've prevented him from being born. Or maybe he's going to show up with dark hair. That wouldn't be so bad for you, Roger. Not to mention that Vohaul, Kronar, and Havoc are all on that ship. Last I checked, all 3 of those scenarios are bad for us. So what if you change the future? Havoc might be on our side now. We should at least go up there and check. He might need our help. I've helped enough. Zavard was right. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Thanks. I appreciate being dragged down with you like this. Sorry. Benny is Vohaul, by the way. Yes, the one you were so welcoming into your lives. Just in case you were wondering who uploaded that virus into the station. But who uploaded Benny? Benny? You sure? Do you have any proof? I had Vohaul's own testimony. I put it in a toaster. And that toaster was in an RC car. Oh yeah. If you see a toaster on wheels anywhere, that's Vohaul. Why is Vohaul a toaster on wheels? It was the only way he could carry that landmine. Why would you give your... This is gonna sound bizarre to anybody who hasn't been keeping up. I'll stop asking questions now. Yeah, probably a good idea. So what do you think of Doomtron? He's truly a unique model for a G2. Never heard of any arm tech who's crossed the galaxy, survived an active battlefield, and defeated a giant chicken while entirely on autopilot. Not to mention picking fights with the G3 units. Yeah. That's what I mean. I don't know what you did to him, but he's evolved beyond his own programming. He's like the General's X model with half the tech. It would be a shame to lose him now. We should fix him if we can. Of course we're gonna fix him. Dude, Doomtron is my buddy. He's not just a number. He's not just a symbol. He is my buddy. So why we gave him a name? If only we had a new spark plug. Preferably something more suited towards robots. Sorry for, Sorry for all the, unconsciousness. It's okay. You were low on air. No, I meant for you. I had to drug your coffee so you wouldn't let me leave the station. But RJ knocking you out, totally not my idea. At least you saved me when I rendered myself unconscious. I guess you could say I'm a total knockout. Oh. Stellar, please. Hey, I'm entitled to at least one bad pun. That is fair. That is fair. So how are we going to get off this asteroid? Good question. We have no way of contacting command. The incinerator might be our only way out of here. Good likelihood. Alright, I need some time to think. Oh, Roger. Buck up, champ. Clean up some garbage, that'll... You stop down the pile until it's completely out of sight. So what, we've got three more garbage piles. Okay. What is this place anyway? Why, what's this? Something about this place seems very familiar. Of course! It's Roberta Land! You and Beatrice came here on your first date so many years ago. It's really fallen into disrepair. Feeling nostalgic, you decide to take a closer look. Hey! Oh, what was your name? Greg? Greg. Was it Greg? Oh, they're wax models. I thought that was garbage. Sorry. Nope, there's the garbage. So that should be, what, 18 out of 20? Trashed animatronics. Why do I think we're going to get a Five Nights at Freddy's thing? This statue seems to follow anyone who walks past. A great wall of Roberta Land has... Oh, no. I want to talk to Greg. Talk to Greg. Greg? Is that you? Hey, it's you. The guy who got me my ship back. How's that dynamite working out for you? What are you doing here? Can you believe it? I found the whole theme park just floating around. I called dibs on it. But this place has been shut down for years. Ah, but that's the beauty of it. The park's already built. Just need to get it running again. I've cashed in the last of my fireworks. Sold a few ship parts. Bought some tools. It's time to get this place back in shape. Right. What's with the statue? Crazy, huh? Some kind of security bot, I think. Will it shoot me? Nah, I disabled that feature this morning when I found out it can't distinguish between friend and foe. Could always just ask, couldn't it? Now it just follows any moving target. Should keep my enemies at bay. Are your enemies weeping angels? Because if not, you're kind of screwed there. Too bad I can't reach behind it and loosen the grip mechanism. Wouldn't mind having that pulse rifle. So, how's your ship running? You said you sold off some ship parts.
It's not. I sold off a few parts, so I can't drive it anymore.
Can it still fly?
Fly, yes. Stop? No.
That's not great. What's with the box of phones?
I found that box around the souvenir shanty. I thought it'd be nice to have my own phone for once. Unfortunately, disposable phones don't last long, and all the batteries are dead.
Say, your ship wouldn't happen to have any fuel, would it? What is that in the dumpster?
Those are animatronic wax dummies from the Hall of Characters.
Why are you throwing them out?
Their circuits are fried. They keep repeating annoying things like, "You can't do that," and "There's no reply." I'd salvage them for parts, but it's a pain digging through all that wax. I'm ordering in some high-res models, although I might need to install DOSBox to use them.
Or Scum. You can't go wrong with Scum. Is this even legal? I'm pretty sure some corporation still owns the rights to this place.
What do I care? I break the law all the time. At least now it's for a good cause. It's not like I'm stealing anyway. Infringing, maybe. But hey, they're doing nothing with the park.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It is literally what, it is like the perfect, fanfic justification. I'm infringing on their trademarks. I'm infringing on their copyright, but I'm not actually, stealing anything from them. I'm just adding. And besides, whoever owns the rights to the Sierra property isn't doing anything with them. I'm not even sure if anybody who owns the rights to the Sierra library anymore.
Heck, maybe I can even get away with it if I repainted everything and give the place a new name. Either way, it gives me something to do. And who knows? Maybe the experience will lead to some legal business deals in the future.
Well, as long as you know the risks.
If my species didn't take risks, we'd still be hiding under fridges.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I trying to become a successful owner of my own amusement park? Probably because sitting on the sidewalk begging for money wasn't working out.
But look at this place. It's a dump. What's the point?
Let me tell you something. I spent my whole life looking for a point. And you know what? There's never a point. Some days, a jerk will use a washer to steal a quarter out of your hat. And other days, some good Samaritan will come along and free your spaceship. Every once in a while, those two people are the same jerk. His name's Wilco, Roger Wilco. Either way, life goes on. So you might as well do something with it. Enjoy your freedom, I say.
Wow, Roger is getting really dark. There is no freedom, just one meaningless quest after another.
No freedom? Your friend told me that you were trying to save the universe from this incinerator thing. Not many people have the kind of freedom to do that.
But I blew it. I didn't even save the girl. I'm a failure.
But you're still alive. You still have a chance to set things right. You just need a little pick-me-up.
What do you recommend?
You see that incinerator? It's a little like us. At our worst. We just burn through life.
I was not expecting a cockroach to be this deep.
So we're caught up in the past. We're so caught up in the past that the present turns to ash.
So what? I should live for the future? I had a golden ticket in the golden ticket for the future, but I still blew it.
I'm saying you should live in the now. That ship can burn through everything around it, but it'll never burn itself. Maybe you need to be the same way.
I have to burn things?
Absolutely. If you want to find your focus, you need to let go of whatever has control over your life. Burn it in your mind. Or literally burn something. That's more fun. It's more fun that way. Let me tell you.
You seem to know a lot about self-help.
Hey, my species can adapt to nuclear fallout. This should be nothing for you. Now do yourself a favor and go burn something.
Hey, by the way, can I get in the park?
No. Not yet. I'm still waiting on the mail order blowtorch so I can cut through the lock. I've already used all my explosives trying to get through there. That is some quality reinforcement, I tell ya. Try coming back in the sequel when everything should be up and running.
What do you mean in the sequel?
Sorry, I meant in the summer.
Has that spot been swept enough yet?
Hey, there's a lot of dust on this asteroid.
Alright, later, Greg. So we need to burn something. Oh, look, a toolbox. I could probably pick that up and use it to solve puzzles, but what's the point? So we need to burn stuff. There's a burning barrel here. Can I take a phone? You rummage through the box of disposable phones, but don't find anything that works. You know what? Let's combine what Greg said and what Stellar said. Let go of the past, baby. Burn it all.
You are looking much better there, buddy. Can we burn our past by burning the plunger too?
In one of your more unpredictable moves, you set the toilet plunger on fire. The flammable plunger head ignites instantly, giving it the appearance of a torch. Somehow, you put it back in your pocket and don't die.
Hey, Greg. I'm gonna help you out, buddy. I'm gonna burn something of yours. Melt the wax.
The wax pans melt off the animatronic dummy, revealing a scrawny metal endoskeleton underneath. You discard the torched plunger. You dig through the wax models but can't find anything interesting. The only thing that piques your interest is the endoskeleton, and even your fingers can't do much with it.
Right, Greg. What? Never mind. Apparently we can't talk to you.
It's a large ceramic kids ride. A large ceramic kids ride is mounted on a platform next to the gates. You can't help but notice it's aimed directly at the incinerator.
How convenient.
Too bad it's not a real rocket, or you could ride it off this asteroid.
True, but if we stuff its ass with explosives, pretty much anything could be a rocket.
Garbage.
I'm taking your toolbox. Not a chance. Those were expensive. I could really use them. Then give me some collateral first.
Right, collateral, like,
No, he wants a phone. He wants a phone. Hey, nice phone. Can I have it?
Have it or borrow it?
Never mind. Fine, you don't want that. Fine.
Can I give you this ring as collateral for your toolbox?
Ooh, shiny. All right, help yourself. Just give the tools back when you're done.
Absolutely. So,
can we pull apart? Can we use the toolbox to pull apart the trashed animatronic?
You pry open the access hatch behind the leg and pull out a spark plug.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, wait. Can we get something out of the, Nah, it's pretty much kaput.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
You remove the ship's engine and grab the starter. You also try to find a spark plug for Doomtron, but it seems Greg has already scrapped it.
Thanks, Greg. This engine might come in handy. No, thank you for lowering the value of my pile of crap. Of scrap, sorry. Well, scrap, crap. Pretty much one and the same, right?
Doomtron, wake up.
What's going on, Roger? Hey, buddy, you did good out there. Doomtron, you're okay. Hey, guys. Man, I feel much better now. This plug isn't from another air conditioner, is it? It's from an animatronic wax dummy. Only you, Roger. Only you. So, how are you feeling, Doomtron? Good as new. Better even. The new voltage is really making a difference. Hopefully it won't burn out as quickly this time. This one was at least made for robots. Yeah, it's strange though. I now have this uncanny urge to bother women, order room service, and urinate in pub. We gave him the spark plug that was in a Leisure Suit Larry wax animatronic, didn't we? I'm sure it'll pass. I hope not. Call me Mr. Badass. Hey, thanks for saving me, buddy. Well, thank you for reviving me. Seriously, Stellar. Why couldn't you find a spark plug? Do not piss Stellar off. She is probably our best chance of getting out of here, buddy. Hey, I'm trying to think of a way to get us out of here. I like Roger's priorities better. Stellar says you're a pretty amazing machine. Well, I'm flattered, but frankly, she's not my type. Not enough junk in the trunk. Literal junk, I mean. Literal junk. Literal trunk. Literal junk, I mean. Literal trunk. She even compares you to the X model. She says there's no other G2 unit like you. Why are you so different? It wasn't the spark plug, was it? I'm not sure. But I can't exactly call our adventures run-of-the-mill. You saved me from the fire twice. No human has ever saved an Armech before. We Armechs, we're built to be dispensable. Keeping one alive, man, that's the stuff of legends. Maybe some ghost of the machine picked up on that and decided I needed to be as awesome as you were. Doubt it. That's the first time anybody's ever called me awesome without following it up with failure. Still, you woke something up. Maybe it was that pep talk it gave me, or even just surviving against the G3s. Either way, something in me just wants to be legendary. Well, we can be legendary later. Let's get out of here for now. Hang tight, man. So, all right. Wiimote? Really? What if we put the rocket engine in the rocket? Makes sense, right?
You wedge the rocket engine firmly into the back of the ceramic rocket ride. It fits perfectly. Right, so that'll blast somebody off and out. Now, we'll, walking, talking robot here. Are you aware we're in Roberta Land? Yeah, I remember coming here as a kid. I hate seeing it like this. Corporations couldn't just leave well enough alone. Not when there's some pocket change to be made off of it. I was at the new park a couple years back. It's none of the fun at twice the price. I don't even recognize the mascots anymore. I threw up in my mouth when I saw that they did a Larry the Lizard. I hope Greg can fix this place. It'd be nice to take another whirl on the poisonous snake before the universe gets destroyed, that is. Alright, so... You know something? We should probably secure that engine. Wait, we can't... What? Oh, right, we need to... That makes sense. That makes sense. We need to take it off to disconnect the we need to disconnect the rocket from its base. Hey, can you give me a hand with that rocket? Sure, I'll meet you over there. Wow, he is quick. How's that? Perfect. There's nothing holding the rocket in place now. And hey, a washer. I should keep this. All right, we're ready to blast off. Not just yet. I don't want to go up there unarmed. Wait here while I find a weapon. What's with the hat? I thought you were done begging. In the light of watching my ship get torn apart and my park vandalized, I've decided to start accepting donations. Well, have I got a donation for you? You switched Greg's quarterzoid for a washer again. There you go. I like to donate to a good cause. Thanks. A few trillion more of those and we can cure cancer. So he wants a working... Oh.
Oh. He wants a working phone, so we put him up there. Now we've got a quarterzoid that we can use on the payphones, and we can call myself. Do one of those cell phones still work? Must be in here somewhere. You retrieve my... I retrieved my coin? Really? No, climb up. Yeah. Okay, so we need to loosen its grip somehow. Oh wait, what if we say, yep, call myself again. Yes, there is a working cell phone over there, buddy. Now, toolbox. Toolbox on the statue. You carefully loosen the mechanism on the control panel. The statue's fingers move slightly. You can't... Right, so we have to wait for him to come back, climb back up there and grab the gun. Now. Yes, you carefully take the pulse rifle out of the statue's arms. Now we're cooking. Here's your tools back. I'll take my ring back. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you using my tools to wreck my ship, steal my rocket, and take the rifle that I wanted. Hey, no problem, Gamers Grotto. Always nice to have you. So, come to find out, we're actually on Roberta land, which is weird. Oh, by the way, yeah, that cell phone that you were hearing, Greg, that was my cell phone that was put up on... You know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. So, Stellar. Hey, Stellar, come on. I think I found our ride off this rock. You have got to be kidding. I've had some time to think, and if we can't get a message out to command, we'll need to sneak into the incinerator and destroy it ourselves. That's true, and they actually, and Roger had a picture of him and Beatrice at Roberta Land after their first date. That was what the general signed. I don't know. Try to take on an army again? Isn't that... this isn't more that Beatrice stupidity, is it? Nope, I'm being stupid on my own terms. I'm with you, buddy. I'm starting to feel that blind confidence from earlier. So what do you say, Stellar? We can't do this alone. Also, you actually have combat training, and I'd sooner trust you with a gun than Roger. Hey, I thought she wasn't your type. I thought she wasn't your type, Doomtron. You liked somebody with literal junk in a literal trunk. Well, I might regret this later, but what the hell, right? Universe needs a saving. When this is over, nachos and mini golf are on me. Make it around a beer and you got a deal. Beer and nachos or beer and mini golf? Beer and mini golf sounds fun, actually. Awesome. Whoa. Let's ride. Oh, Roger. He is so over Beatrice at this point. Come on, we gotta get something. Whee! Doomtron, buddy old pal. Wait, I thought somebody was gonna stay in there and... Alright, team, listen up. We're going to execute a Class 5 wedge maneuver. Doomtron, you're on crowd control. Take the middle ground and punch a hole through the ranks. Stellar, get up on the get to the upper catwalks, provide cover fire. I'll move in through the engine core and flank the enemy forces. We're going to plow straight through and take the bridge by force. Now, let's do it. Hang on, I need to go refuel. And there's a pump that way. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. And there's a comm room over there. I should see about sending out a homing signal. But guys, don't worry about us. You can go on ahead. We'll meet you at the bridge. Man, I had that rehearsed in my head and everything. Yes, but the best wedges, the most effective wedges, have a really long distance from the point to the wide edge. It takes less force to drive them in. Alright, Wilco, looks like it's just you and me. And I feel like chicken tonight. Roger, you are becoming a literal badass here. You don't. Hi, honey. Oh. Benny. Fucking Benny. Whoa, wait. What? Alright, hang on.
There we go. Hello. We're literally playing Doom right now. Come on. This is totally Doom. So if I'm not really playing it, I don't want to. I want to try and do it without losing a life. Ah! No! You will not hit me. Ah! God damn it! This is trickier than it looks. I think I managed it so far. God damn it! Ah, no! No! All right, there we go. What the hell was that? Goddamn right. Shoot the fucking dog. Oh. Dude, Roger. Like, seriously, man, this is just like, Roger is a complete and utter badass now. Who would have thought? All right, hang on. I think the relaxing music is kind of throwing things off a bit here. All right. God damn it. No, no, no. I'm not. Holy crap. So, yeah. Ack. Ah! Yes! Complete the chicken run with full health! Huzzah! Who's the chicken master? I'm the chicken master. Hi, buddy. You always use a knife when they're in close. I learned that from Wolfenstein. Always use a knife when they're in close. Always use a knife when they're in close. And that calls for a drink. There we go. Whew. Phew, the bubbles just went straight up my nasal cavity. Ooh, that's fun. Wilco, it's you. How did you get back on the ship? Well, it's a long story that involves a carnival ride. But we'll get to that later. What's happened since I left? Oh, man, that carbonation is just hitting me hard now. Whew. That and the coldness of it. Oh. After I jumped through the portal, there was a lot of gunfire. Someone shot out the ship's calibration box and put everything out of commission. That ninja guy, Kronar, he took Beatrice. She'll be fine. What have you been doing? It's a blur. I've been running around trying to find a way to back onto the bridge so that I could reopen the portal and rescue you. The problem is that they've sealed off all the entrances except this one. What's wrong with this door? Oh, there we go. Yes, I needed a burp like that. Oh, man. 12 ounces of straight carbonated hard seltzer is just, woo, that's tough. That just gives you gas like crazy. Vohaul's on the other side of it. He knows how to break ribs. Listen, you need to get back to the bridge and destroy this thing before they finish repairs. Here, eat these. I'm sorry, what are you... Now is not the time for edibles, Havoc. What are they? Sub-ionization pills. If you eat them, Vohaul won't be able to vaporize you. Ooh, that feels much better. You lather up some saliva and swallow them quickly. Moments later, your stomach feels like a pit of rubber balls. This sickening sensation quickly passes, but it leaves a dry metal taste in your mouth. Ooh. Also, here's my phone number. Call me when you get to the bridge, and I can walk you through the self-destruct process. You got it, boss. Aren't you coming with me? I can barely stand. You've got to face Vohaul alone. Maybe you'll have a better chance than I did. Good luck. Right. Why do I get the feeling that we're gonna wanna do a lot of saving here? Wilco. Holy crap! Yep. Ooh, there's a crystal. Before Vohaul realizes what you're doing, you swipe the crystal remote from up from under his nose. Right. Wait, crystal remote? Okay. Ow!
hang on. I think Roger is supposed to be a complete and utter badass. I really think he is supposed to be like this complete and utter badass. Oh, wait, a special orange crystal has the ability to absorb perpetual bioenergy. There's a small spring-triggered switch you can hold down to activate the crystal. Wait, what? Not on my watch. How do I... Right. Wait. Okay. Careful. Last time one of these exploded, the very fabric of space and time was torn asunder, and entire civilizations were wiped out in a heartbeat and thrust into the infinite dimension of pain. Cool. Let's see, you're probably thinking. Well, stop it. So how the hell are we supposed to get to the... How the hell am I supposed to get to it then? Like, I would like to know how the... I mean, obviously there's a thermostat for a reason. Oh! Okay, so you, Crystal, shoot Vohaul. The low rev. Hey, it's glad it's, okay. Right, so that's, listen. If we're going to take on this false Vohaul, you and I have to work together. Are you in? Toaster spins its wheels in furious excitement. Great. Just wait for my signal. Go! Oh, come on. I want to try and do it. I want to try and do it without getting hit. So, Wilco.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's work together. Go for it, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, bullshit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Like, they're giving out reward. They're giving out stuff, like, left and right here. So it's like, okay, there's got to be a way to do this, right? Shoot him. Boom. Shoot him. Boom. Open it. All right, so you there. Go, 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 go. Bullshit! Oh my God. Oh my God, why? Why? That's such bullshit. Go! What the fuck? Why? Do I have to shoot him again? And then tell Toasty to go? Okay. Okay. That's what it is. I was gonna say, I'm like, why does he keep hitting me? Why? How? Oh my God. We are literally doing Ghostbusters. Alright. But now I know how to distract him. Go, 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 go! What? Oh, fucking goddamn, are you kidding me? Alright, fine. Give him that. Shoot Big Vol. Now, Toaster, get him! Get him! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who you gonna call? Vault Toaster. Vault Toaster. Oh, man, I think his motherboard got fried. Poor guy. He was the bravest toaster I've ever known. And I will avenge him. Yes! See? Hiding from the boss. Defeat Vohaul without getting hit. They are absolutely, like, just passing out frickin' stuff here. Alright, so now onto the bridge. Huh? Alright. Havoc, I'm on the bridge. What's the plan? Excellent work, Wilco. Now, we have to reverse the ring's polarity and activate the incinerator so that the energy field destroys itself. That sounds like a whole lot of bullshit technobabble to me, sir. Sounds easy enough. But let's pretend for a second that I don't know what that means.
I don't have to pretend. I'll just walk you through it. See, it's a three-step process. First, you need to recalibrate the main computer. We need to get the main ship controls working again before we start this machine. Recalibrate the main computer. Got it. Now, I just have to figure out how to recalibrate the main computer. Well, there's a calibration box. There's a cupboard. Check it. I was gonna say, you don't know if it's, oh, right, like it's just gonna be unlocked. Well, try it, you dumb Wait, what is that? Sonic crowbar. What good would it, why would you need... Oh, do this before starting the machine. Right. No, don't. What? Why? I didn't want to shoot the fucking things. Why? Oh my god. And now we're locked. Now it's frozen. Congratulations. Yep, completely frozen. Ah, joy. Love it. Right. Okay, so give you this. Right. Shoot Big Vohaul. He grabs us, gets ready to punch us. We say, "Go, buddy, go! Go, brave little toaster!" Ah. I do love the fact that it's like, it's literally like, who you gonna call? Vol Toaster. Right, yada yada yada, recalibrate. Right. Grab the Sonic crowbar. Take those, use those on the machine. You skim quickly through the notes and compare to the buttons and symbols on the console. It's a perfect match. Of course, this must be the machine your son is talking about. You hastily type in the codes. Moments later, the console revs up to life. Universal calibration code accepted. Main computer is now online. Whoa, hold on. How the heck did you do that? Not bad for someone who failed basic HTML, huh? Right? Universal calibration code? That's unbelievable. You could repair any computer with that. Any computer. Providing they always use the same strange symbols, so what's next? Okay, great. So, now we have the main computer is recalibrated. We need to reverse recalibrate the whole ship. There's a small box under the console with some bullet holes in. How do you know there's bullet holes in it? Did you shoot this box? I'll need you to pop it open and reconnect the wires, switching the positive for the negative. Copy that. I bet that's what the Sonic's crowbar is for. I'm inside the calibration box right now. What am I looking for? We need to recalibrate the ship. So you need to connect the red positive wire to the green negative. There's 2 wires that have been severed by a bullet, but I can't make them reach. You'll need to reattach the red to the green somehow. Do you think you could tie them together with a paperclip or some small piece of metal, maybe? I'll look around and see what I can do. Oh, damn, I don't... I thought I still had, like, the nail file. What happened to... Oh, right, because we stabbed the guy with the nail file. The ring! Of course. Fuck Beatrice. You connect the 2 wires together using your ring to close the gaps. Alright, I've recalibrated the whole ship. Now what? Good. Now for step 3... we need to recalibrate the energy field. And how do I do that? There's a monitoring station on the right side of the console. You need to trick it into inverting the field so that it caves in on the ship itself. You mean with us inside? Don't worry, the field can't exist without the ring, so it should automatically shut down before it reaches us. Yeah, see, here's the thing. You're saying it should do that. You don't fucking know, do you, jackass? You are totally fucking guessing on this shit. And I really don't appreciate it. You're gambling with... You want to gamble with your life? Gamble with your life. More power to you. Gamble with my life? You better suck a fat one. That's all I gotta say, because I do not appreciate that, sir. That's a big should. Let's go for it. Alright, well, yes, it's gonna be unlocked. What is this? It's an emergency brakes kit. You find 2 long tow cable and 2 mini portals. Wait. Tow cables? Okay, right. You don't see any special buttons on this, just a lot of monitors. Yo, how do I reverse calibrate this thing? There's no buttons, just lights. I don't know. It's really just a monitoring station for the energy field. Maybe you could pop it open and reconnect all the thousands of wires inside? Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you serious? That sounds terrible. I'd rather just kick it. If you can kick it until the computer reprograms itself, then by all means do so. Oh, I have a crowbar. Wait! Stop! You just reverse recalibrated the computer. Now you need to reverse recalibrate. Okay, good. That'll do. Great. That's everything. Now all that's left to do is to start the incinerator. So it's a 4-step process. You said 2, you said 3 steps, you fucking lying bastard. Just start the incinerator, Wilco. Don't you get short with me, motherfucker. How?
How? Energy field is already down. Activate the rings? Right, so we need to deactivate the rings. Portal system, deactivate the portal systems. Deactivate the energies. Hold on tight, I think we got it, Bruce. Bruce? Hey, what's going on? What's happening? The rings are shutting down. It's like someone's overriding the controls. I can't hear you. A lot of static. Yeah. Out. Other. Shit. Havoc? Come in, Havoc. Can you read me? Over. Well. Lucky me. And here I thought I'd have to come looking for your dead body. I'm rather impressed that you managed to recalibrate the whole ship for us. It would have taken us weeks on our own. What did you do to the controls, you bastard? Foolish Wilco. The true power of the Incinerator lies in its nucleus. And that nucleus is within me. Okay. With just a thought, this ship is mine to command. Oh, this is so fucking Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is so Revan. But why are you doing this? Why? Are you working for someone? And what's up with me and Beatrice? Why do you need us alive? We don't even know you. So many questions. Perhaps that it's best if I just show you. Hello, Roger Jr. Junior? Oh. Wait. So it was Roger Jr. then. It was Roger Jr. We were all right. It was Roger Jr. or is it Roger Wilco? Hey, little help? What's going on here? Oh no, it was Roger Jr. It was Roger Jr. Yep. We called it. Me and Stu, all of us, pretty much all of us called it like ages ago. It's like, hey, Roger Jr.'s acting like a dick. That's not like him. You're awake already? The drug should have kept you and Beatrice under for a few more hours. I've whiffed worse in the cleaning closet. It's like waking up with a bad hangover. Hang on, wait, backtrack a second. Why are you giving me and Beatrice drugs? For that matter, why are you Kronar? I'm afraid you wouldn't understand. Are you kidding, Junior? You're my son from the future. Of course I'll understand. I mean, if you can't understand something as simple as that, you're hopeless. Interesting. All right, but it's a long story. If you want the truth, we'll start from the beginning. And don't call me Junior. Oh, right. Sorry. RJ. Oh, it's RJ. For starters, I never knew your mom as a child. I grew up on the desolate near future on Xenon, where the Vohaul virus had laid waste to our cities. The only family I ever knew were the soldiers of the rebellion. Not surprising. I was always told that my father was the great Roger Wilco and that I was destined to follow in his footsteps and free our people. That day eventually came, but at a great price. A year after the Vohaul supercomputer was destroyed, we witnessed an incredible surge in solar activity. Our sun spontaneously went supernova and vaporized the planet we worked so hard to liberate. I had no choice but to go back in time and learn the cause. Why learn it? You could go back and prevent it. Heck, you could have gone back and prevented the Vohaul virus from infecting your cities. We don't deal in fifth dimension physics. To us, time is linear. Fourth dimension, you fucking dumbass. There's length, width, height, and time. Those are the 4 dimensions that we exist in. Fifth dimension would be going to another reality, going to where a different choice was made or something like that. We can't try to change anything without becoming the cause of the problem ourselves. It's useless. What we learn, however, can change a lot. Imagine finding out that years before the sun's destruction, Ares Command was illegally firing experimental missiles into it. The supernova was a short-term effect of the weapons tests. So, Ares Command is responsible for destroying Xenon. Inadvertently, yes. Using the last of my time travel abilities, I returned to my future and recovered a backup copy of the Vohaul virus. Having left the rebellion, I would need Vohaul's special programming to forge my revenge against Ares Command. And thus the Incinerator was born. Wait, what? But stopping them now won't change anything. You said that yourself. We both know that. But what I know is that there's no record of Ares Command ever existing in the future. Do you know why? Because I'm gonna wipe every last trace of them from the face of the universe. This is more than just revenge. Look at what they're doing, invading alien races, bringing war to countless galaxies. Are they worth saving? Or is destroying Ares Command the only way to restore peace? I know it looks wrong, but I'm not the bad guy here. I'm trying to save the universe and the passage of time as we know, and the passage of time as has shown me how. But how do Beatrice and I fit into all of this? Right, so, funny story. When I first got to the past, I decided to check in on my folks, and guess what I found? Mom was seeing another guy, and you were the laughingstock of the galaxy. This was not the family legacy I was raised to believe in. As time went on, you and Mother drifted further apart, and it became clear that my birth was never going to happen. As my birthday approached, this irritated me to no end. It wasn't until we started cloning space chickens that inspiration struck me. Using this very same cloning machine, I could manufacture my own birth. So, at this point, it's better if me and Beatrix don't get involved. Paradoxical, I know, yet kidnapping the two of you and splicing your genes together to create a copy of myself seemed a lot more feasible than actually getting you both to reproduce naturally. This machine has already collected DNA information for both of you, so once I am created, I can stop worrying about my existence and get back to work on the revenge scheme, mowing down military bases with a mobile star. I do regret, however, that I cannot let Mother and yourself get in the way of my plans, so after I finish with the machine, I'll be placing you both in cryostasis for the next few months. Nothing personal, of course, but I have a gut feeling you would probably try and stop me. Now, do you have any more questions, or can I get back to work? I have all the questions. Like, all the questions. What's wrong with your time machine? First and foremost, what is wrong with your time machine? My time bracers need to be recalibrated, and the universal calibration codes are back in the future. Wait, did they go back to the future when I used them? Not to mention, it can only open up 4 more ribs. I'll have to find a sufficient power source to recharge it when I can. Okay. Why have you been lying this whole time? Lying about what? When you came to me on the ACS spontaneity, you fed me this whole cock and bull story about General Havoc being the bad guy. I did what? I'm sorry, Let me jog your memory. You saved my life on the ACS spontaneity moments before it blew up. While we were in the escape pod, you pretended to recognize me as a washed-up space captain and had me tell you my life story. I did? Sorry, still just nothing. Well, then you told me that General Havoc was some kind of future criminal who stole Time Ripper technology, used it to erase 5 hours of my life, allowing Havoc to move in on my girl so he'd have an excuse to leave the army. And then you told me about Havoc was pushed back into service and became a bigger threat. You said he was going to steal the Incinerator, and the only way I could save the universe was if I got to Halon within 3 days to stop the launch. Then you knocked me out and put a tracking bug in my phone. Is any of this registering? Nothing rings a bell, sorry. I've only run into you 3 times since last week. Back on Ares 6, back at the base, and up on the bridge. To be honest, I'm surprised you even recognized me. Last time we met before now, I traveled back in time to save you from a bad hoagie. But I had erased your memory after that. What about the Forager? You showed up, knocked out Stellar, and fed me more crock and bull. It's cock and bull story. I didn't go there either. Hey, maybe I time travel there at a later date. But how can you send me on a mission to save the universe if you're the one trying to destroy it? Listen, my time bracer doesn't even work anymore. So I couldn't be the one who helped you. Sorry. Your sister. Your twin sister. If you don't mind, I really need to finish this work so I can start the machine already. Right, I kind of have a lot more questions. Isn't there a more peaceful way to handle this? Maybe a letter to the Governor General, calling a meeting of the United Planets Assembly. Whatever happened to diplomacy? Does mass murder have to be the only solution? Believe me, I've given this a lot of thought. But the future has spoken. One military government doesn't just peacefully disappear overnight. As you know, Xenon's sun was once reignited using a star generator. I felt it would be both fitting and efficient to use the same technology to eradicate those who destroyed it. When this is over, I'll have a lot of lives on my conscience. But I'm ready to accept that if it means the safety of the universe. So, when did you become Kronar? A while back. I needed to protect my identity from the Vohaul virus. If he had recognized me as your son, he would have put up more resistance to my reprogramming. So you turned yourself into a villain. Not exactly. The black robes, the sword, the mask. It's only meant to create the illusion of villainy. It made working with Vohaul a lot easier. Yeah, but you're wanting to kill everybody on Xenon. I would say that's pretty much villainy. So, did you make the costume yourself? No, I bought it at Spencer's. Of course, I took some time to upgrade it with a few combat mods. So where are Beatrice and I in the future? That's a good question. The rebels never told me what happened to my parents. All I had were a few rumors and a picture of my mother. What kind of rumors? I could tell you, but I'd have to put up spoiler tags all over it. For the most part, the rebellion wasn't concerned about your whereabouts in the present. They were more concerned about your safety in the past. As a result, they sent me back on many missions to save your life. You, sir, are a very accident-prone guy. Wait, yeah, how many times? 37 times. You've saved my life 37 times, and now you're trying to just, what? Replace me? I did my best to erase your memory of the encounters, but sometimes I forgot. Wound up having to do a major wipe the next meeting. Wait a second. Is that why I can't remember lots of the details of the 4 years following the bar on Magmathesius? Oh, Magmathesius. Believe me, you are better off forgetting.
I lost an entire game because of you, you motherfucker. Why, what happened? Let's just say that when I found you 4 years later, you were wearing a dress, writing Roman numerals all over your calendar. Maybe Roger was happier in a dress. Did you ever think of that, Junior? The memory tends to resurface from time to time, but I think we got most of it out. Yikes, I'm never going to that bar again. So why was the rebellion so protective? Why was I so important?
That is a story for another time, Dad.
Oh shit, do we have to create the good Wilco Jr.? In any case, I can't blame you for not raising me since I'm responsible for my own birth. Once I've been successfully cloned, I'll take the child of Xenon and leave him in the orphanage that I grew up in. Wait, Now, this isn't a proper clone. This is not a proper clone unless you are actually, like, taking your DNA and creating the replicant from it. That would be cloning something that already exists. If you are mixing Roger and Beatrice's DNA to give birth to yourself, that is not cloning, sir. That is not cloning. This plan isn't gonna work, you know. Hello? Did you see what I did to Halon? No, I was in a prison cell. It doesn't matter. The incineration field itself is made of the ultimate destructive force. This thing can burn through reality itself. Ares command doesn't come close to matching that firepower. But in your future, the incinerator doesn't exist either, right? No, but that's because I plan to dismantle it after I'm done. See, I've covered every angle. And you're not worried that this is going to backfire? If a few missiles can destroy our sun, what side effect would this ship have on the universe? It's all carefully planned. As long as I don't leave the energy field on for 65,000 years straight, I don't run the risk of a premature heat death. Why can't you just clone yourself? Yeah, right? Because clones are never perfect. There's always a little bit missing in each one. Since I'm already a paradox, an ongoing circle of me cloning myself would only result in infinite generations of defective babies. My best chance in creating a perfect clone is to simply combine the DNA from my parents and leave it up to luck. I'm sorry, the best chance for cloning something is just left up to luck? How the fuck does that even work? That makes no sense. Are you listening to yourself, Junior? You are a raving lunatic. But don't you just need DNA samples to clone someone? Did I not leave enough hair around the galaxy for you? Unfortunately, Vohaul's cloning machine is pretty stupid. You actually need the whole person available just to clone them. Wow, that is really fucking stupid. That's why I asked my Benny program to keep an eye out for you and Mother. Once both of you were tracked down, we could arrange a quick kidnapping and bring you here. I admit, I was worried when you got away at Ares 6, again when you escaped the Delta Storm, and again when you were ejected from the ship. Fortunately, it all worked out.
And it never occurred to you to just ask us if we would come along. You had to kidnap us. I had a feeling you might say no if you saw my super weapon and army of space chickens. Fair enough. How did you pull off Beatrice's kidnapping? I want to know everything about Roger Jr. I want to know everything about Roger Jr. It was all improvised, really. Our main objective was to get into the Area 6 archive, steal the Star Generator plans. We were having some technical trouble with the ship and needed the original blueprints. Then, lo and behold, a chicken happens to find out you and Mother are strolling around the streets. Too perfect, right? Kidnapping Mom was no big deal. You, on the other hand, I almost had you, and then that big jerk had to show up and ruin everything. How did you pull off the Delta Storm? I gotta know. The Delta Storm. What did you do? If I could create Delta Storms, I would need the Incinerator. It was all ridiculous timing. I estimated the time it would take for Ares 6 to organize a counterattack and use some future tech to locate all the Delta Storms that between Halon and Ares 6. Then I placed an extraction agent directly at the most convenient location, trusting that you would come to rescue the girl. And I did. Unfortunately, the agent was unable to capture you. On the bright side, the fleet was delayed and they flew right into my trap. That Benny program, gotta say it, I have to say it, that Benny program sucks. He's made my life living hell for the last 3 weeks. You mean you've had past encounters with Benny? I can't remember my last hot shower because of him. That's strange. Benny should have been reporting your location. The Vohaul side of him probably wanted to torture you behind my back, so he didn't report you. He needs a little tweaking. That's not all he needs. Right, I will leave you to your work, Junior. You get on with your little science experiment. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Oh, my inventory. My inventory. Where's my inventory? Where's my inventory? Aha! Important piece of paper. The paper! You gave me that paper. What are you babbling? Oh, shit. On the forge, you gave me that piece of paper on the desk. You told me it was the most important thing in the universe. What piece of paper? Let me see that. I'm sorry, did you not even look at my fucking inventory when... Hey. This is the universal calibration code. And time coordinates for spontaneity forager. This means I can fix my time bracer now. Yes, it's working again. And now you can go back in time and rescue me from the exploding ship. I can feed you that same cock and bull story you just fed me. Hey, so Havoc isn't a bad guy after all. It's just a never-ending cycle of lies. Another paradox! It still doesn't explain why I lost 5 hours, though. Maybe your watch is slow. No, it doesn't work like that. Or what happened to my luggage? Either way, I'll take care of this after I finish cloning you. No, read the paper. It says do this before starting the machine. This is the machine. You have to go back in time before you can clone us. Hell, it is my handwriting. Can I trust myself? Alright, I'll be back. Wait, where's your gun? Had a gun? I guess I'll just borrow yours. Oh, yes, that was the gun that you... Your helmet? Helmet. Helmet. Ooh. Ow. All done. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, wait. I still have to travel back to the forge and give you this paper. I better write a new note when I get there. This one's covered in your greasy fingerprints. I am not greasy. That is insulting, sir. Yes, knock over the acid. The jar of acid begins eating through your bonds. Soon you feel a strange burning sensation. Does it happen when you pee? 'Cause that's not very good, Roger. Ow, 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 ow! Well, that wasn't pleasant. Unfortunately, you're still no better worse for wear. The drugs in your system continue to impair your vision and basic motor function. And basic motor skills. Right. Wait, can we take, no, take your inventory. Right, there's some stuff missing, but you can add, right, that to the boiling water. Take the surgical alcohol. Put the surgical alcohol in the boiling water. Chug it. Boom. Instant. Oh my god. Roger, are you okay? I'm back, baby. That is, there. That bit is taken care of. We need to recharge this later. Hey, what are you doing? How are you standing? Liquid sobriety supreme. I'm awake, I'm wired, and I can taste photons. Now call off your plans, Junior. Haven't you been listening? I'm not the bad guy here. I know. But what you're doing is insane. You'll kill thousands of innocent people. Compared to millions lost when Xenon went up in flames. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right now, it's in your best interest to strap yourself back into the machine. Or you'll what? I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, and several other ways to kick your ass. Go ahead. Try me. Then I hate that it has come to this. Get back in the machine, now. Are you crazy? You can't kill your own father before you're even born? Are you even listening to yourself, you dumb fuck? And I'll shoot to wound. Doesn't matter. The machine's not picky about how intact you are. The point is, I know you, and I know what you'll do if I even give you an inch. But not today. There's too much at stake. Today, we're saving the universe by my rules. And I need you with me on this. Stellar! Stellar entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, stellar entrance. Get it? Don't worry, Roger. We overheard everything. Roger Wilco Jr., you are under arrest by order of Ares Command. You're going down, sucker! Looks like you're outnumbered. Do you really think you and your little posse are enough to stop me? Little posse, did he say? Yeah, you're kinda surrounded here, sucker. Ooh, double burn. Sorry we're late, General. The fleet ran into some trouble back on Halon. Good to hear you're alive, Pi. Agent Santiago has been keeping us one step ahead of this man. We're following her homing beacon now. The fleet is standing by, waiting further orders. Hold those orders. This man isn't going anywhere, and this ship is now under our control. It's all over. You're right, Dad. It's all over. You've joined the wrong side. You guys think you're one step ahead. You've forgotten the nucleus of this ship. I am the ship. The heck was that? General, if I were you, I'd order my men to start running. Like, ooh. Quick, like bunny. Pi, open fire on the ship's rings. Now. Copy that. Uh-huh. That's not good. That's really not good. He's activated the ship? The nucleus, it's like that E-cell I had inside me earlier, isn't it? You're controlling the ship from an implant in your own brain. Ah, you catch on. Hey, I'm not as stupid as I look, sir. Shut it down. Right now. I don't think so. X-Model, get in here. Hey, that's mine. It was yours. I did a little tinkering with it. X-Model, get me out of here. I'll figure out what to do with these pests later. Wait, stop! Go ahead and reverse calibrate the controls all you want. I'm in charge of everything now. Next up, Ares 6. He's escaped. Man, he's flying us straight towards Ares 6. Idiot! If we don't stop him, Xenon could be incinerated. What do we do? Havoc to Pi, come in. I'm a little busy here, General. Send an emergency evacuation order to Area 6. We're going to try and stop this ship from the inside.
How are we gonna do that?
Havoc, Stellar, run to the bridge and see if you can't override it from there. Doomtron, I'm riding one hell of a sober sobriety right now. So you and I will go after RJ. We need to stop that nucleus.
But how, Roger? He's your son.
By commanding me some respect. Come on, Doomtron. Time to go legendary.
All right.
Is he, like, seriously taking a mop? Roger, Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Roger was a little premature on his jump. A mop against swords. I don't think... Really? Broom in the exhaust jet. Broom in the exhaust jet. Dude, like, seriously, you do not want to kill me. Ho, 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 ho. Stellar, come on. You cannot do that to a guy and not expect him to be like, oh, sweet Jesus. Oh. Huh? Boom, bitch! Fucking knock that. Oh, I was gonna say, I'll just knock that mask right the fuck off his face. We are not curling with our son, are we? Oh, Doomtron, did you just take down the X model? Did Doomtron just take down the X fucking model? Nice shot, Doomtron. I think you disabled him. Damn it! Get up, you hunk of junk! Fast technology. My ass! Where's the manual controls? Here they are. Yes! Take cover! I'm down, but not out. As long as I can hold my ground, there's nothing your friends can do to stop this ship! It's no good. Roger Jr.'s narrow comlink is sending a repeatedly execute always command to the central computer. I can't block it. Our only hope is if Roger can interrupt the signal somehow. Providing he isn't dead already. What are you doing, General? I picked up that time bracer thing from the lab. I'm trying to see if I can get it to work. Maybe we can use it to save Xenon. Let me see that. Well, here's your problem. The energy crystal's drained. We'd have to find another one. Is it a little like green glowing crystal type thing? Preferably smaller than like mouth size, like ball gag size. Wait, what kind of energy crystal? Any kind, really, but we don't know where to start looking for one. Where are you going? There's a toaster in the next room that might solve all our problems. Wow, this is getting really long. Okay, but I have got to pee. I have just got to pee. So we will be back in just a little bit. Alright, and we're back. Huzzah! Huzzah! Alright. Let's see what kind of insanity we can get into now. Like, this one is, like, really, really deep and in there. Not like that, but, like, you know, just, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now. If we're gonna shut down the remote override, we'll need to get past those guns. Leave this to me, Raj. Don't do anything that's gonna hurt yourself. Love of God, I love you, Doomtron. Oh, fudge. What's wrong? I'm out of ammo. How can you be out of ammo? It was bound to happen eventually. Fair enough. I can't take down RJ when he's in there. Just stay cool. I'll figure something out. No offense, Doomtron, but I've been the one that's been figuring shit out lately. It's been all about the Raj. Alright, What if you boost her up? What if you use your booster to cut the guidelines? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, so you're jumping up and it's like, he's like shooting at you. So if you get him to shoot at, say, this... Fucking never mind, Doomtron. Think all you want. You are the fucking shit. No. No. Junior, you done fucked up. That was my mop. You're gonna pay for what you did to Doomtron. You just don't get it, do you? You can't see that what I'm doing is the good for the good of everyone. It's not for the people that you're gonna kill. They're not gonna they are so not going to see any good out of any of what you're fucking doing now, are they, Junior? But you're gonna kill all those people. Necessary sacrifices. Listen to me, Dad. We don't need to fight. Join me. We can save the galaxy together as father and son. Wait, isn't that my line? I'm sorry. I'm getting a little confused here. You're the son, I'm the father. That's my line, Junior. Fucking get your script right, bitch. I'll never join you. Yeah? But you keep forgetting. I'm from the future. I know how this ends. I'm just making it happen. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Roger! I fixed it. Catch! You fixed my time bracer, huh? I'll be taking that back. Listen to me, you don't need to... Don't you dare speak to me. It's your people who started this war. I'm just finishing it. So what happens now? Now we're all going to stay put until the ship reaches its destination. And don't think I'm letting you get away. I've already signaled for reinforcements to come pick you up. So just make yourselves comfortable. Havoc. What? What's the deal with the time bracer? I thought you could use it to travel back in time and stop this whole mess from ever happening. Ah, see, time travel doesn't work like that. Then why didn't you use it? Because it's DNA encrypted. It won't work for anyone but me. Correction, you and your blood relatives. You carry the Wilco Wankmeister genes. Man, those are some fucking weird-ass genes. Like, I mean, we're talking like third leg, like, butt the size of Mars genes. Then why didn't you send Beatrice? That was my first plan, but with her being drugged, I didn't think she was in the right state of mind for time travel. Fair enough. You've obviously never been drugged. How did you fix the time bracer? All it needed was a new energy crystal. But I was all out of energy crystals. Except for the one in the... Oh no, you didn't. I did. You mean you used Sludge Vohaul's soul to fuel a time machine? I wouldn't call it a soul, but yeah, more or less. That's brilliant. Brilliant. More like disturbing. I need to sterilize and exercise this thing before using it again. Okay, you're right. In retrospect, putting Vohaul in charge of space and time, charge of the space-time continuum wasn't one of my better ideas. I will own up to that. If cracks start popping up, I'm out of here. Just letting y'all know I'm the first motherfucker out that door. Where's Stellar? She's gonna show up and save us, right? Oh, about that. She's back on the bridge, trying to take back control of the ship. I can see her on the monitors right now. Quite a lovely lady, I must say. Junior, that's who is going to make sure that you don't fuck up the space-time continuum. Hey, clever little minx, that one. I believe she's trying to write a program to override the override function. We can't have that. Now can we? I'll just send a group of soldiers up. Oh, don't worry. They'll take good care of her. But in response to your initial question, no. She will not be saving you. You know what? How could I change the past? I don't know. Stop Area 6 from doing weapons tests on the sun? Prevent the Benny virus from infecting the station? Keep Beatrice from being kidnapped? Anything, literally anything you do would probably help. You think I haven't tried to change the past? It's impossible. But you went back in time to save my life many times. I only went back in time to record events when I knew I was present. To blindly change past events is impossible. Besides, you can't read time symbols. You'd probably entered the wrong coordinates and ended up trapped in the medieval times or something. No. That's what happens when you enter warp without coordinates. I remember that one. I don't know. I usually have good luck when it comes to mashing in random coordinates. Pass over that bracer and let's see. I'll be holding on to it if you don't mind. Quick, throw me your gun! I didn't bring a gun. But you always have a gun. Except now is the exception. Why don't you have a gun? Because I was having a really good time punching everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to know. You were having a good time punching everybody, so you said, no, let's leave the guns at home today and just do this all fisticuffs. Did you bring a crowbar? At least? Well, I hope it was worth it. It was. Don't worry. I'll handle Junior. Don't call me Junior. Ooh. So, you don't like being called Junior. Because notice he motioned and pointed at us with the blade in his, I guess in his left arm. His left hand. If we can get him to do that more vehemently, that should throw the time bracer to me. Like, I'm sorry Junior's being such a handful. Don't call me Junior. Leave the general alone. Your beef is with me. My beef is with you. He shot at my ship and killed half my crew. I killed the other half in my fucking rampage of fucking goddamn doom glory, motherfucker. Recognize the skills that took down your chickens. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, he blew up our planet. Imagine how many other worlds have they destroyed. I don't think that's the real issue here. Oh yeah, what is the real issue here? You're just mad that all the other rebels used to laugh at you and call you names. I bet they didn't even let you play in their rebel games, like Monopoly. Are you seriously trying to Rudolph him? Are you seriously trying to Rudy him? It was tough growing up in the rebellion, sure. There were a few troublemakers. I had my share of atomic wedgies and getting stuffed into weapons locker. But then one foggy Christmas Eve, they begged me to help hold the front line against one of Vohaul's gunships. So they helped you out and you helped them out and earned their respect. No, those jerks were already goners. I just booked it back to HQ and never had to deal with their crap again. Is it wrong that I feel a little bit of respect for Junior now? I think it's wrong. Sounds like one of Grandpa's war stories. It's good to know that his legacy lives on. You killed Doomtron. Hey, you trashed mine, an Armech for an Armech. No. That wasn't your Armech. Doomtron was a good robot. He laughed. He loved. He lived his life to his fullest. The Model X was a good robot too. He liked to break dance and sing karaoke. Did he? Really? It's true. He always was the life of the party. I'll miss him. But Doomtron was special, right? One of those magical robots with a soul. A soul chip, maybe. Every Armech has one. You're not helping! You actually thought you had a magic robot. Yeah. Let's just drop it. He kicked your robot's ass, and that's what matters. Are you actually flying this ship? I'm more than flying this ship, I'm being this ship. My brain is plugged into all the ship's functions, weapons, navigation, communications, engineering, everything. So you've plugged your brain into a supercomputer. That never ends well, you know that, right? Omnipresence is a little jarring to get used to, but it makes multitasking a breeze. I'll give you a breeze, just give me a can of beans. This whole time we've been fighting, I've been calculating course corrections, monitoring security feeds, dispatching units, and checking my email. Well, in that case, where's your reinforcements? They're taking detours around the ship since somebody Blew up most of our elevators and staircases. You shouldn't have left all those grenades lying around. Here's a hint throughout this entire game. You only are going to have to use the pass in and around your pod. Oh yes, Roger. I know, right? Such a huge surprise. It's Roger Jr. Your son, mad with power, is now holding the two of you at sword point. All the while, he's busy cutting a swath of destruction through the galaxy en route to Xenon. The time bracer on his sword might be your last hope. Unfortunately, you have no way of picking it up without suffering from very serious paper cuts. They're not paper cuts if it's steel. The general is being held at sword point by your evil son. He seems frozen in place as if expecting you to save his ass. What are you doing? Stay right where you are. What's the deal with the time bracer? Right. Right, but... Let's see what, you don't see anyone where? Over there, in that empty spot. I don't see anyone there to talk to. Oh! You're just mad at me and your mother. How so? We were never there for you. No mother to tuck you in at night, no father to miss all those Little League games. You must have felt so abandoned. This whole universal incineration thing is an extension of your angsty teenage rebellion. It's a cry for attention, and it's all our fault. I'm so sorry, son. We've been terrible parents. Now come here and give Daddy a hug. No. Believe me, I've dealt with my abandonment issues years ago when I found out that I could time travel and meet you guys whenever I wanted. I was not impressed. In the end, I learned that my real family were people I grew up with who loved and accepted me. With this newfound respect for my adoptive parents, I easily set aside all my personal scars and carried on with my life. Just like an after-school special, huh? You're mad at Vohaul for ruining your life. I mean, your childhood alone must have been so messed up. Enemy cyborgs wandering the streets, death drones gunning down your friends. You must have been so traumatized. Vohaul robbed you of living a happy, normal life. And now you're taking it out on the rest of us. He did, but then after the whole Space Quest 4 thing, it was found out that the Ares 6 station and that group was actually launching missiles into the sun. They were testing missiles on the sun, on Xenon's sun, and way after Space Quest 12, when we defeated Vohaul in the future, the sun went prematurely supernova. Now, Roger Jr. was able to escape to the past, but now he's after the Ares 6, so that's why he is, like, gung-ho about, like, destroy fucking all of these people. And after meeting Roger and Beatrice, he was not impressed. He was just not impressed with his lineage. Everybody was talking about Roger like he was this god among men. And then he found out that, no, actually, Roger Wilco was just a janitor and not that great of a guy. So, yeah, Roger Jr. is kind of suffering from this severe whiplash of, my father, I've heard so many great and wonderful things about my father, too. Oh, my father was a piece of shit that just, like, randomly stumbled into the answers. Fuck. Oh, Vohaul did a number on me, but he was also my strength. Because of him, I learned how to take initiative and become a survivor. No. You're falling into the dark side, you dumb fucker. Now look at me. I command my own army, captain my own ship, and Vohaul himself is my slave. Do you not attest to my greatness? Yeah, I guess it's impressive. When I was your age, I was still flipping burgers. You're mad you couldn't save Xenon. Oh yeah. Keep pointing it at me. Keep flinging that sword. Keep violently pointing that sword at me, please. Hey, I did everything I could to save that planet. It's not my fault. These idiots blew it up. I didn't say you let the sun explode. I'm just saying it must have sucked not being able to do anything about it. Oh, so you're saying I couldn't have stopped it if I tried? Well, excuse me for only being your son. I didn't say that at all. Roger Wilco, the famous Roger Wilco, but hell of a legacy for one kid, don't you think? Hell of a letdown if you don't follow through, that's for sure. But tell me, why are you a hero to millions in the future? For everything you've done, you're certainly not a hero to millions right now. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Because I blew up my own ship setting the clock on my VCR. Bingo! See? That's the big shocker that hit me too. You're famous for being a joke. When I was young, I didn't catch on to all the sarcasm. I thought people were sincere when they were talking about your greatness. Then I travel back in time to discover... what? That you're just some pathetic loser who got by on dumb luck? You're the one everybody's comparing me to. I'm not gonna have it like that. I'm gonna forge my own legacy. I'm going to prove them wrong and be the hero you never were. That time bracelet keeps slipping further and further out. A hero who terrorizes billions from inside the safety of his own spaceship, who hides behind a mask and cowl. Don't compare him to Batman, please. That is the worst thing you could possibly fucking do. Who lets all his minions do his dirty work? Admit it. You're just as big a chicken as one of your soldiers. And what do I have to be afraid of? You're afraid of becoming just like me. You think the whole reason you couldn't save Xenon is because you take after your pathetic loser of an old man. Shut up. I'm nothing like you. I'm not the kind who will gallivant around the galaxy making an ass of myself for 30 years. No, because you're afraid you'll fail and becomes just another laughingstock. Isn't that right? I won't fail. Not this time. But this is why you hide, big hero, because I'm your future. I'm how this ends. You've made this happen, and there's nothing you can stop. Nothing you can do to stop becoming me. That is some pretty fucking bold ass talk, Roger. That's enough. What are you gonna do, bitch? Come on. You got those swords. Use them. I said that's enough. Not another word. Havoc. Sorry, Junior's being a handful. Don't call me Junior. Whoop. Thank you. Ha ha. Fucktard. Mashing buttons does work. I don't know. You. Oh God, that was the time vortex from Doctor Who. Thank you very much. I recognize that shit. I'm... Oh God, this is our first trip. This was our first trip. This is our first... No, Roger actually does steal his own Yoink! It's already in your inventory. Just press the little button at the top of the screen to take a look. Right. At long last, you've been reunited with your missing luggage. Funny how one simple time paradox can cause such a big misunderstanding. You wonder if anyone got fired over that complaint you sent to Ares Transportation Bureau. No sense worrying about it now. They probably shredded it anyway. Damn right. So what happened to our luggage is that we took our luggage. Oh, wow. You take a brief moment to study the controls on the time bracer. You can make it a number pad and dial. But the instructions and label are unfortunately written with cryptic programming symbols. You can't decipher any of it. Oh! The Labion Terror Beast mating whistle. The pig snout and glasses. Monolith Decoder Ring. Let me guess. The Pocket Pal. Broken laptop. Can of primordial soup. Do not open that. We have a dead fish. Rust remover. Change of clothes. Oh, thank God. I've been wearing this underwear for weeks now. And the A card. I'm sorry, what did you say about you can't, unfortunately written in the cryptic programming symbols, you can't decipher it? It is your universal decoder ring. You found this little trinket in one of Monolith Burger's value fun meals, right between the lettuce and pickle. Even if it is a children's toy, this ring is designed to decode anything from cryptic alien symbols to sophisticated programming languages. This is what happens when your target demographic is the whole galaxy. You pick out some dandruff inside. It's soft, flaky, and unfamiliar. You decide not to keep it. I'm assuming you're talking about the dandruff is not familiar. But see, the decoder ring... The decoder ring will decode anything. Using your special decoder ring, you quickly decipher all the strange symbols on the time bracer. Most of them turn out to be numbers for the keypad, but several other translations catch your eye. The markings on the dial indicate that the bracer can teleport an individual or group if properly set. There's also a setting that allows you to fire a time portal into a wall or even empty space. RJ has also written some time codes for future Xenon and something called the Test Planet. Beside them is a reminder. Always hold down the gravity anchor when teleporting. You spot the gravity anchor button below it. The most important marking you see is a button that reads Last. If you know your TV remote, this button should send you straight back to the Incinerator. You now feel a little more qualified to use this thing. Try using it on yourself. Where do you want to go today? I want to return the Incinerator. Yeah, definitely the time vortex from the old school Doctor Who. Oh shit! I did not mean to bring him along. Oh wow, was that really? Having. Wait, what? What? That's my luggage, sir. Son? Sherson? Oh, shit. High five. So, Junior's gone. Junior, oh shit, but Junior was also kind of like holding back the Doomtron! Doomtron is back, baby! As the Incinerator field collapses in on itself, you and the General are whisked away to safety, thanks to the miraculous return of the once fallen Doomtron. The three of you stop by the lab to pick up Beatrice, and then quickly head down to the bridge to reunite with Stellar. Nice job shutting off the nucleus. I hope you didn't have to do anything too drastic. I potentially had to kill my son. And depending on how things play out, he may never actually be born. So, on the whole scale of drastic to non-drastic, I think I would have to put this on the drastic side of things. Like, this is pretty heavy. This is pretty heavy. I sent RJ to another time period. Hopefully his neural link can't reach us from there. So, are we in full control now? No. Actually, we have a new problem. Destroying the ring shut off the incineration field, but the rings were also the propulsion system for this ship. So in other words, we can't stop. And we're hurtling towards Ares 6 at millions of miles per second. I can already tell you the collision will not be pretty. Thank you, Stellar. I know. We can escape in this teleporter. But the Incinerator's still gonna smash into Ares 6. Not a good result. Not just not good. Just not good. Good plan, but we still need to stop or destroy the ship. Havoc to Pi, do you read me? I need a full volley of missiles on this ship immediately. It's no good, General. The communications tower was destroyed, and they've traveled out of local... I have no idea who destroyed the communications... Something happened to the communications tower? Oh, really? Amazing. We need to stop the ship now, or Area 6 will be pulverized. Precisely. Hey, General. What is it? See, do you have, so this brazier thing says something about a test planet? Any idea where that is? Test planet? Yeah, I sent RJ to these space-time coordinates of someplace called a test planet? That's probably a planet he would visit whenever he needed to test the time brazier. Right, and how big of a field can we... How big of an area can we send into the time vortex to this said planet? We send him to the planet Radon. Radon, 20 years in the future. Oh, now, come on. Come on. You... So we sent him to the planet of the Ape Men 20 years in the future. That isn't good. I hope he doesn't keep another time machine there. If anything, this is great. It means we can go and arrest him in 20 years. Just be nice to the Firkins, okay? Be nice to the Firkins. Don't piss off the Ape Men. And if you see Sludge Vohaul, and a robot version of Sludge Vohaul in charge of a ski resort, he's cool. Okay? He's cool. Say it. Say he's cool. I really wish this would have ended differently for him. Maybe I could have a talk with... Maybe I could have talked him out of this. He was hell-bent on saving the galaxy his own way. It's in his genes. You couldn't have stopped him any more than we could stop you. I don't think that's quite the same level, but okay. But he also had the choice to stop... But he also had the choice to stop this madness. He could have redeemed himself. Redemption takes time. Maybe today it wasn't his day. So what's going to become? So what's to become of RJ then? Guys, could you save this for when we're not on a collision course? She's right. Yeah, okay. Stellar! Are we still up for beers after this? I want to get drunk with Stellar. That depends. Are you still buying? Stellar, save our lives, and I will personally throw you a kegger. Careful, Roger. I might just told you that. Wilco, maybe you two can get a room later, but right now, she needs to focus on saving thousands of lives. Hey. Sorry I wasn't there for our date. Turns out I accidentally time traveled myself. When I returned to the past, I must have missed the mark by about 5 hours. You you probably weren't holding the gravity anchor, but... Oh, you motherfucker, you knew about that? You knew about that. General, you are a dick. Yeah, if you don't hold that button, the time stream won't lock onto the rotation of the universe. Standard neo-quantum temporal physics 101, everybody knows that. You guys... Nobody has created time travel yet. How the fuck do all of you people know about this shit? See? Gravity anchors, destabilized time streams, and neo-quantum temporal physics. That's why I was late to our date. Roger. Yeah? My life has been so screwed up lately, and all things considered, relationships are the least important thing we have to worry about right now. Given the fact that our son tried to kidnap us several times in order to clone himself so that we wouldn't actually have to give birth to him and he could just off us along with just about everybody else, I would disagree. I would strongly disagree. I think we should never end up together. I think Roger should go off with Stellar and just leave Roger Jr. to just, like, cease to exist. How about we just put it all behind us? As in, start over? As in, I'm willing to sit down and talk about us when this is over. Of course. I should go help Stellar. Doomtron! Sup? We need to team up more often. Dude, it's been fun. But I doubt they're gonna let me go so easily. I'm Ares Command property, remember? You technically stole me. You were going to be incinerated. I'm sure I can pull some strings after I tell them about your deeds. I'm sure they'll love to meet the G2 unit that defeated the X model, unless he is the future X model, or he gets thrown into the time vortex, he gets spit out later, he is the Gen X. He is the X model. You mean you could put me back into service? Perhaps. But it would have to be under my direct supervision. And I do need a new RMech. This is all happening so fast. That is, providing we survive this. Oh, right. Later, man. I have said my goodbyes to just about everybody now. And you, right. I already had, didn't I already have that? I'm pretty sure I already had that stuff. It's not going to be as easy as that. It is not going to be as easy as, hey, go to the emergency. Wait, what was it that I got? I got mini portals, right. So if we do a mini portal to the gate, placing a portal on top of a portal could rupture something very important in the space-time continuum. I'm pretty sure it could rupture something in Roger. Just saying. That seems to be the case with so many things you carry in your pockets, Roger. Wait, what if we put the temporal pad, you place one in the many portals, right, but it doesn't have a, but we need to put another one down. Oh, but if we go to prison cell 2, the portal plate. So now we're creating the portal that Havoc goes through. Or no. Is it the portal that Havoc goes through? The portal. Oh. Right. So now we have that to that. I suppose I don't need to do this, really. Oh shit, no. We have to wreck this motherfucker. We got to wreck this bitch. We have got to wreck this motherfucker. No, Roger, I did not want you to do that. Okay, if you take the cable, you need to. Because we need to set up our escape. So, prison cell number 2, that's the one before it's ejected. We say push here, twist, apply some pressure, and boink. Right. It's rusted. Right. And we have rust remover. So now it should be good to go for when you press it. Actually, can we push it? You're about to press the button when you suddenly realize that simply ejecting the cell won't accomplish anything. Right, but... go back to cell 1, because I swear we need to, like, say, take you. Yes! Now, let's drop you through the mini portal.
Oh gods, we're gonna break reality because we're gonna be like, that's just gonna be like pulling itself in a circle. Oh gods, Roger, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right, attach it to the pipes. And break the fuck out of everything. Time to get out of here. So that's going to eject. And it's going to pull along the anchor and... Greg! No, Greg! Oh, but we slowed it down such a long way. That it's just like, yeah, it's like, oh, hey, it's not going to destroy everything. It's just going to kind of like peter out. Just peter out. 3 days later. So we have 808 out of 899. Wilco, the General Governor, wants to speak with you. Well, now, you've made quite a mess of things, haven't you? Xavier? You're the Governor General. That's correct. I oversee all operations run within the 7 Ares outposts. And I must say, we've been having a very enlightened time investigating your presence on this station. Multiple acts of theft, vandalism, sabotage, illegal hacking, centrifuge, and of course, withholding vital enemy information. We have enough evidence to find you guilty of being a traitor, a spy, and an enemy agent. Aren't those all pretty much the same fucking thing, you dumbasses? What about the double jeopardy law? Under normal circumstances, you could be looking at life imprisonment. Under normal circumstances? Let's just say you're fortunate that General Havoc, Mrs. Wankmeister, still a little confused about the missus. She's a miss. Thank you. She's not married, I do not believe. And Agent Santiago have all vouched for your character. After digging up several of your son's records aboard the Incinerator, we've decided your time travel story checks out. You were merely a very stupid and gullible pawn in a convoluted game of chess. Yay? In other words, we're reducing your sentence, 3 months community service, preferably spent helping us clean off that monstrosity you impaled on our station. What about the others? Havoc, Santiago, and the G2 unit are guilty of their own crimes and will be reprimanded accordingly. But much like you, they'll face reduced sentences. And is that because we saved the universe, or because of those experimental weapons we found out about? The ones who were illegally firing into the sun? We would appreciate your silence on that matter. Those weapons tests were not approved by the Council, and it grieves us to learn of Xenon's eventual fate. However, thanks to the technology we salvaged from the Incinerator, we might yet be able to save its people. Do you plan on rebuilding the Incinerator, do you? You don't, do you?
A weapon of that magnitude? Of course not. But should anyone else ever build one, we'll need to devise appropriate countermeasures. Studying the tech on this futuristic ship may be our only hope. But we should destroy the whole thing, right? Deal with it. Everything on that ship is now property of Ares Command. In the meantime, I'll send someone over to get your affairs in order and put you to work. And after your 3 months are up, I want you off my station. Do I get my own ship? We'll dig something out of the scrapyard for you. For now, consider yourself lucky, Wilco. You've just gotten your second chance. Xavier, before you go, there's something you should know. My son, he said there's no Ares Command in the future. I just thought I'd warn you. I wouldn't be surprised. Keep this on the down low, but Ares Command has recently been bought out. Somebody bought Ares. Oh, fuck no. Is it Scumsoft? Who would buy out an entire military government? It's confidential. That's confidential, but I can say there are going to be quite a lot of changes around here in the next few years. Like what? Like what? Sir, I couldn't help but notice that you didn't mention the child. What child? You know, when we were searching the laboratory, we actually activated the cloning machine and there was a baby? I repeat, what child? Like I told Wilco, everything on that ship is now property of Ares Command. That includes the child we found. Right, but if that child is actually Wilco's son, won't he grow up and try and kill us all again? Perhaps, but continuity can work in our favor. At this very moment, our top scientists are reverse engineering Kronar's time bracer, and we'll soon harness the secrets of time travel for ourselves. Oh fucking goddamn. No. Okay. Therefore, we'll raise the child inside our new Time Ripper division. This way, it guarantees that when he grows up, he'll travel back in time, try to destroy us, and deliver the Time Bracer in the process. Besides, if the reports are true, this same child will grow up to fight for Xenon's freedom. If the time comes and we can't stop the Vohaul virus, that boy will be our last hope. I'm sorry, excuse me. Baldy, that boy is not your last hope. Your last hope is literally sitting in the prison cells right now, because that boy comes back to get that man, and he saves all your motherfucking asses. So, yeah. Fucking wake up, Chrome Dome. Realize who the real MVP here is, and say, fuck the community service. So, the way I see it, we're not so much raising a hero as we are We are not so much raising a villain as we are a hero. Right. Wilco's legacy will live on. 3 months later. Roger Wilco mopping the decks. Oh, is this is his last few seconds on community service, isn't it? Boom! Freedom! On my way out, motherfuckers! Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about all you guys. I'm done with my community service. Kiss my ass. I'm out, bitches. Peace. Oh. Saved the galaxy. Was it worth $59.95? All right, that was legitimately just straight up stolen. So there's Beatrice. All right. Beatrice? Hey. I didn't think I'd see you here. I heard you'd be coming this way. I thought I'd drop by before my shuttle took off. You're leaving too? I'm being transferred to another station. Something about new management. It isn't important. You know, I've been thinking maybe we should finally sit down and clear the air between us. I mean, like how we should have before we let all the emotions get in the way and you gave me extensive brain damage. Sorry about it. It's been a stressful year. It just seems like forever since we were last happy together. Maybe it was just fate that we were meant to drift apart. So are things over between you and Bruce now? Yeah. We had to sit down as well and decided our hearts were elsewhere. I can't believe I rushed into a wedding so quickly. Incidentally, do you still have that ring? No. Ares Command is holding it as evidence now. The cheapskates won't even reimburse me, so there goes 5 years of my life savings. Ouch. I wish there's some way I could make it up to you. Forget about it. The past is behind us. Maybe this is a sign we have to move on. I'll be the first to admit, I was pretty stupid and selfish about the way I treated you. I should never have made you wait. Hey, I was pretty stupid too. Any other girl would have let a guy like you, would have left a guy like you years ago. I'm sorry I didn't say anything. So wait, you're sorry you didn't dump me sooner. That's awful. That is awful, Beatrice. That is goddamn awful. So, here we are. Two stupid people parting ways. Still, all these years considered, it's pretty amazing how long we waited. Maybe someday we'll find what we're looking for. I hope so.
Goodbye, Roger. Incidentally, the answer would have been yes. No. Bitch, you cannot be fucking doing shit like that. Like, no. We're parting ways. We are no longer a couple. We're not getting married. Nothing. We are going completely opposite directions. Oh, by the way, I totally would have said yes to if you had proposed. You can't do shit like that. You do not get to have it both fucking ways. I'm sorry. That is just fucking no. That is some manipulative fucking shit that does not fucking fly. Stellar! Hi, Stellar. I was wondering when you'd show up, so... how was community service? I see you guys got the incinerator cleared off. They kicked me off the cleanup crew after I crashed the forklift 7 times? It's been mostly mopping back hallways since then. I hope you didn't get into too much trouble over me. What? For sneaking into a military ship and withholding information just to save your neck? Why would I get in trouble over that? Xavier just gave me some extra paperwork and reminded me to choose my friends more wisely. Well, I still appreciate your help. We couldn't have done it without you. I'll try not to be so secretive in the future. Don't worry about it. I don't expect you to keep promises, Roger. You're a lone wolf. You're not meant to ignore the call of the wild. That is, unless the call of wild tells you to render me unconscious again. You're never gonna get over that, are you? So, what's the deal with you leaving? I was hoping we could hang out. Rules are rules. They want me gone today. But when I get to where I'm going, maybe I'll give you a call and you can come and visit. I'd like that. Try not to disappear for so long this time. Deal. In the meantime, I guess I shouldn't keep you waiting, right? Maybe I'll head down to Pugsley's for a little well-needed inebriation. Take care, Roger. You too, Stellar. So, I don't know what the hell... I don't know where they're going with this. Because it seems like we're just kind of like slowly edging our way down and just being like, hey, we're saying goodbye to everybody and... So what, Roger's just alone? General? Ah, Wilco, just the man I wanted to see. You're not gonna... We're not gonna fight again, are we? No. Actually, I wanted to thank you before you left. Thank me? But I ruined your engagement and got you reprimanded for reckless abuse of you. He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the military. He could get out of his contract, didn't he? Water under the bridge, Wilco. My marriage was already on the rocks. And between you and me, that battle boasted some of the fewest casualties under my command. What I came to thank you for was opening my eyes, for putting me back on the right track. Before all of this, I was ready to give up. You reminded me what being a hero was all about. You reminded me to not take it for granted. All it took was a wacky time travel caper, some giant robots, and a lot of explosions. So, what will you do now that you're not getting married?
The Governor General wants me to head a new division they're opening up. It's confidential, but the good news is that they're also recruiting your pal Doomtron. Is this the Time Rippers? Take care of the big guy, will you? I'll see to it that he doesn't end up in the scrap pile again. And I'll also see fit to contact you in 20 years when we collect your son. What's gonna happen to him? We've come a long way in corrective therapy. If your boy truly has a good heart, he'll find his second chance. And if he doesn't? Straight jacket, padded cell, complimentary breakfast. Breakfast. You know, you and I are different in many ways, Wilco, but we still share a common goal and a common spirit. I wish you the best of luck in your journeys to come. It's been a pleasure and an honor working with you. You too, General. Farewell. All right, so yeah, we know what's happening to everybody that was with us during all of that stuff. Roger! Don't go, Roger. I have to, Doomtron. Government orders. Then take me with you. I can't. You're Ares Command property now. But don't worry, they'll take care of you. You have a cushy job and you get to shoot everything you ever wanted. But I don't want to be the same, but I won't be the same without you. I'll miss you too, buddy, but I need you to stick around and keep an eye on things for me. Watch out for Stellar. Make sure Havoc doesn't go off its nut again. Promise me that? I promise. Don't worry. This isn't goodbye. Just another chapter of our lives. We'll see each other again real soon. If you ever need anything killed with a giant arm cannons, you know who to call. You take care, bud. Hey, Raj? Yeah? Just one question. Where are you going? Oh, God. Oh, God. Why can't I save? Why can't I save now? I should keep a promise to a friend. So what's the worst that could happen if I don't leave this station today? Government could come after you. And it would take how long? It's the government, so probably months. Why? Because I just remembered I owe someone a beer, goddammit. And that person is Stellar. We are ending with Stellar. Yes! We are ending on Stellar. I don't care. So we don't even have to, to be with Beatrice in order to have Roger Jr. Yes, we are totally with Stellar. Fuck the government, fuck Beatrice, fuck everybody. Stellar Santiago is going to be Stellar Wilco if I have anything to say about it. Because, oh yes, that is the ending I was hoping for. Oh, and I think we could have chosen, I think there were a few choices. We could have gone with Stellar. We went with Stellar.
We could have gone with Beatrice. And I think we could have gone with another choice. Just kind of like going on our own. Roger's off on his own. I may go ahead and make a video and go through this and like go through this again and like save right before I made the big choices and kind of see what each of the endings are. Like, we chose Stellar. What if we had stopped Beatrice from getting on her shuttle? Or what if we just said, you know what? We're going off into the stars with whatever we want. Wherever the stars take us. But as far as the live stream, absolutely, Roger Jr. is born because there was the whole look, hey, we're the whole cloning machine, the DNA extraction and everything like that. So yes, he is absolutely Roger Jr. is going to be born no matter what. And everything else, it's like, who gives a fuck? So Roger doesn't even need to be with Beatrice at all. Which means absolutely, I am 1000% behind Roger Wilco and Stellar Santiago. Because honestly, it just makes sense. It is the best possible combination. Beatrice and... 20 years later. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are they setting up a sequel? Hi, Junior. Hi, buddy. Oh, fuck. The end. All right. So we managed it. It only took us almost 4 hours. So this realistically should have been split up into 2 different things. We missed one of the things. We didn't double freeze Beatrice. We didn't shoot an innocent vending machine. We didn't get Roger killed in every possible way, and we didn't get the maximum score to unlock both the final trophy and the special bonuses. Now I have to play the game again on my own, get all the points, just to make a video saying, hey, look at the different endings. As is, like I said, I am 100% behind the ending that we got. I want Roger and Stellar to be together. They work well. We know for a fact from Space Quest 6 that Beatrice was kind of a bitch. Beatrice was a bitch. And that's why Roger had to be like uber careful around Stellar back then. But now that Roger Jr. is sure to exist no matter what, fuck Beatrice. Let Beatrice go off and be her own little, pansy-ass cunt self. But Stellar deserves Roger. I think those two are going to work well together. I think those two should be canon. That is what, I mean, if Sierra really wanted Beatrice and Roger to work out. They should have had Beatrice be more like Stellar. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I do believe it is time for bed because it is after 1 o'clock in the morning. So, as always, thank you, beautiful, beautiful people, for watching. Whether you are watching live or you're watching after the fact or you're watching after just binging the entire playlist that has been created, I don't care. I appreciate each and every one of you. From Gamer's Grotto to Lovely Wolves to all the little lurkers behind the scenes. I see you. Yes, I do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sunday, we will be back with another live stream, and we will be starting off our Salmon Max Season 2, Salmon Max Through Time and Space, which promises to be very, very interesting. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button and ring the bell just in case YouTube decides that they might actually want to tell you when we do shit. If you want to make sure to get notifications, make sure to to follow the Facebook page, Ollamh Productions, or follow the Twitter page, Ollamh Producers. All of this so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!